Telling you, no fear. Not afraid of the moment, Ryan.
Labaron, Philon able to rattle one in. He's a beast in there too at 6'9". And a steal. Philon jumped the lane. Holloway up to Philon. And he lays it in. Alabama gets a turnover.
I guess the official at that time said it was too much contact over the back. Foul on due.
Now to watch with his first foul. And that's a three-pointer down. Holloway wants it. Holloway steps into a transition three. Back iron again. Philon for three. Got that one. And the Alabama throws it down. Set up beautifully by Mag. He's got a big smile on his face already.
As he should. Beautiful assist inside and right back at you.
First half of this first half. Hall drops it off. Boscovich can't get it to go, and there's Nelson who clears it away. And Bama wants to push. Labaron Philon back on the floor. He'll fire up a three-pointer, and it's in. He thought
up the dribble, 6 on the timer. Here comes Barrett slithering inside, underneath. How many layups have the Gales missed?
I actually think Amore got a finger on that on the way up just then.
Philon, pretty floater.
Step in terms of collectively looking for the ball, going after it. Their offensive sets are better.
This is Diabate, bodied up by Saxon. Philon into the paint. Boy, working hard.
Elite. Holloway short. Stevens for the rebound. But the many things you like about Florida, they can play at different tempos. They can play fast, they can play slow. They've had 6 different players lead them in scoring this year. They don't rely too heavily.
Can get a piece of the paint about any time they want. Williams, terrible pass picked off by Stevenson. They get a 3-on-1. Philon absorbs and lays it up and in. Chandler went behind his back, and Holloway was right there to rip it. That's the 5th turnover for Kentucky. Pretty move, Philon, and a finish. Woo! Owe, difficult bounce pass, 6th turnover. And watch out, Philon and Owe. Oh my goodness, Labaron Philon. Alabama pressing up to take away those threes for the most part from Kentucky. Philon fires his own shot. He's the best that got one. Williams, that's a turnover, and here comes Philon one-on-one with Brea. Up and in, Labaron Philon. Here's Owe. Flips it up, that will not go. Philon sizing up Andrew Carr. Now launches a 3. Labaron Philon. His dreams were, and it's to be a basketball player for Alabama. There's also a terrific wide receiver and defensive back until he gave it up in the 9th grade. And he can do this too. He's pretty good at basketball. National title contenders. That's how good this league is. Crazy. Philon all the way to the basket, uncontested. Pope is.
When he squares his body really well to the goal, he really does. He's got a great follow-through, rotation.
Philon, baseline. Oh, what a pretty play over. And an easy one on the other end. How about Cardwell?
Great defensive play and creating the offense. That defensive effort and creating, taking that lob away, going the other way for 2.
Boy.
There. That's not real strength. We're coming down a wire now, guys. Shot selection is going to be the key. Taking good quality shots.
His first 3 of the day ties it at 69. Bad pass. And it's going to result in an easy layup. Boy,
talk about magic. The Nate Oates be seeing another heartbreaking afternoon.
They have scored 17 points off those turnovers, and they need a basket. And they've got one from the front. Phenomenal. Look at the hands by Philon. He picked Pettiford and lays it up. That's freshman. A slam. 5 quick points for Alex Condon.
And those are the turnovers that Alabama cannot afford. That's a turnover for a touchdown.
Florida 3rd in the country in fast break points. Philon leaning in and drops that one home.
He's been knocking them down.
Lob for Nelson, broken up, but cleaning it up inside is Philon with the basket.
Back, going through a linebacker, just discarding the defender and then flushing that in.
So his 5 points have come on his last 2 possessions with the ball. Florida by 1. Philon, a little quiet in the first half, drives and gets that one to fall off. He also has 5 rebounds and 12 points for Florida, back in the starting lineup after coming off the bench the last couple of games. He was hurt against Mississippi State a handful of games ago. Philon spot up 3 is good. And great finish by Condon as he got undercut by Nelson as the ball arrived. And it's a 7-point lead. Florida matching its largest of the day.
As soon as Condon makes that handoff, he just gets right to the rim.
It is 14, the largest of the night.
Clayton's just got an extra gear.
21 points for Clayton. Trying to get his 7th game of 25 or more. Big hit by...
Just a little simple stagger to get Walter Clayton Jr. the ball. And they ran him off the 3-point line, but that meant he could get downhill and get to the paint. And when you help on it, he just lobs it up.
There are a lot of NBA scouts in attendance. Walter Clayton's making some money tonight as a scorer and the distributor. Nice move by Philon in the
lost their last home game here. They wound up losing their first game in the SEC tournament, and then they went to the Final Four. I mean, I think for a lot of these teams, they're going to feel better when they get out of SEC play and play somebody else.
And had 7 threes in the last game. He came out with South Florida.
Great hands by Philon, Dick. Ziegler fouled him. That's going to be 3. Forwards in the mismatch. Stevenson, the example.
To me, Jimmy, they're at their best when they're running the basketball. When they're getting the boards and getting the ball out in transition, they're as good as anybody in the country.
Yeah. Check out the last foul, guys, was called on Lanier. Top of the key, 3.
They want to get to the tournament. They want to get to the championships and win it.
Tuesday, it's a difficult game for Auburn, who wiped out Kentucky today. They'll be at A&M at 9 Eastern time on ESPN. That's 2
in these possessions.
Ziegler bangs into Sears, and by doing so, lost the ball. Philon, green light special, lays it up and in.
The last time down they went zone, and now Youngblood is being guarded by Hubbard. See if they try to get the ball to Youngblood. Stevenson finds Philon, right on!
That's 38 the first time these 2 teams played Josh Hubbard, but Alabama got on him early. They top blocked him with size and made it really difficult for him to get to seeing a big rim in this game.
Pretty play, Philon, who jumped straight up. So you saw Amore. I think it might have been a little bit more Youngblood induced.
Boy, they bring it, don't they? With speed, Alabama. Look at this. Within 4 seconds. Bam. Within 4 seconds. They surge of 3rd straight NCAA tournament appearance for Mississippi State in 3 years.
Philon in deep, up over Kugel, gets it to go. Go back, a little more confidence.
He's not a typical freshman. He's 21 years of age.
Oh, Williams lost it.
He's the first player to commit to Mark Pope.
I followed him from Utah as Williams with a goaltend.
That's great offense again. What is out?
Brea. He is open. No good. How about Sears with a box? Let's see if they get a shot off in the first 10 again.
Yep.
They will, and it might be for 3.
I love that kid. I love. You got to finish off your defense by blocking out.
Owe has scored in double figures every game, and he got pickpocketed by Philon.
Man,
stretch out because the ability of what Missouri's done by making 3.
Right.
And so anybody who's an aggressive driver like Caleb Grill, lanes are available.
Boy, that was a fun one. Mitchell with 9. Back in his home state. Philon takes it right in. Sears, deep one, can't hit. Diabate works hard for the rebound, muscles his way up, but he can't finish. There's Philon, knocks it away, and Labaron Philon gets it back. Wow. Electric first half for Missouri. Splits a pair into the corner. Sherrill got his man in the air. Gets rid of it. Philon resets and connects. Between the legs, picks up the dribble, bounce pass to Grill, relocates. His wing three is offline. And so Grill today, 2 of 7 from distance. Philon open momentarily and knocks it in. Looked at the pedigree of how Dennis Gates and his staff develop players, how they develop Bates, where he has totally reached his potential here. And so Missouri seemed like a nice fit for a guy who playing 2 hours from home.
And it's been a great fit for both Mitchell and Coach Gates.
Oh, Philon now back. Look at what that duo has done today. 54. They got the majority. And boy, the struggles for Pierce continue at the line. Door is open. Philon puts it in.
Hard to stop in the middle third of that floor. And if you go to Baker Mazara, if he misses it, Dylan Cardwell's right there for the offensive rebound. And at the other end, through 2 defenders, just dropped it in between to Dylan Cardwell. He was wide open.
6-point game, under 5 to go here in the first half at Coleman Coliseum. Number 1 and number 2. Philon the drive. Hangs in the air and hits. And returns. Philon inbounds to Diabate. Picked up his dribble, finds Philon. Off balance, it'll go.
And Texas, but the conference's basketball resume continues to shine this season in unprecedented ways.
Ravi, and those are 2 of the biggest brands, obviously, in college sports, period. And now that they're in the same league, this Alabama-Texas rivalry will grow and grow stronger in every sport.
Yeah, Philon step back right over Kaluma.
On the same meds I'm on?
I did see the neck go into a weird position.
Nice cut.
Wide open, and that's a goaltend on Shedrick. And Alabama's doing it. Another turnover for Alabama. Pretty pass down low, ripped from behind. That's defense. Morey got it done. All the way to the basket, up and in. Boy, they are quick. Here he comes, and he rolls with Shedrick. And that's good defense by Nelson. That's going to be a turnover.
Johnson has made a couple of good passes that his teammates have just not finished off.
Sears goes into the lane and kicks it. Philon will fire. That's good. Boy, they are red hot right now from 3, and Nate Oates. Philon gets the handoff. Amori rolls. He throws it up. There's Amori with an offensive rebound. And now a 3. And another one that goes in. Man, they are. Isolation. Nowhere to go. Kent lost his footing. Lost the ball. Philon. Flush.
Sending basket interference on Ivisic. When we went to that last television timeout, they ruled that his hand was through the rim, but not before the ball got there. Or pardon me, before the ball got there. So it wasn't interference. Philon. He now works on Ivisic. Got him in the air. And got it to go.
Tom, another
program, including myself. So he said after film on Monday, Mark Sears and the players, they talked to each other and they voiced their concerns, and they are now past it.
Well, it's leadership. And when you have Final Four expectations on this team, you're going to have moments that are rocky. But in this team, you have to understand that you have so many players that you can lean on, and you need everyone going in the same direction.
Philon with Nwoka with the sky hook.
That hook was created with deep positioning by Nwoka, getting Grant Nelson deep up under the goal and going over the left shoulder.
Philon trying to turn the corner, gets the Euro to create.
Doesn't happen. Oh, there's another tough shot. He's had to work for it tonight.
He really has, and he's seen multiple defenders, different sizes and lengths.
Top of the key, 3 for Philon.
Can't get around them. They make things difficult.
Pretty good week when you beat Tennessee and Kentucky.
Yeah. Fan base make them pretty happy. 2 court rushes.
That'll cost you.
Yes.
Nelson bounce pass. Holloway hangs in the air. What a shot. Excuse me, Philon.
Basketball.
Yeah, that is a fun doubleheader coming up on Thursday. Final Four for Virginia Tech a couple of years ago.
Kenny Brooks infusing some life into the program, just like, by the way, Mark Pope as well on the men's side. Another one, it's Philon with the late. And Richard, they started the season very fair to say as the unequivocal favorites to run it back and perhaps win the SEC once more, just like they did a couple of seasons ago. Philon got it to go at the rim.
Had a barn burner game between Kentucky and Florida. Kentucky back to that 1-3-1. But that Kentucky-Mississippi State game was just as entertaining.
Stevenson. Now Philon inside 10 on the shot clock. Sears drives it, kicks it. Philon hits it. Great offense from the Crimson. Robinson, a tough matchup against Stevenson. Sears averaging 18.5 per game. Swings it back out. Philon hits the three. And at the other end, how about the freshman? Youngblood headed blocked by Brea. Sears has it though for Alabama. Philon wide open. Yes! And it's all of a sudden a 9-3.
And that's the difference right now. Texas A&M only 6 of 12 from the free throw line to start this game, so they've gotten there. Just only 50%. Only reason they're trailing in this game.
Maury gives it up for Youngblood. Kick back out for the long one, and the three-pointer on target by Hefner. He got underneath and laid it in.
And once again, seeing the crash lanes. Hefner coming up with, Philon with a nice crossover. And
to do impressions of him. Garcia does the best one, I guess. Phelps in close, no, denied. The whistle, that was refreshing, actually. Philon will drive it and lay it in on a quick strike.
Smart play by Philon.
Maury to Nelson. That's off to Mark left. Stevenson there to grab the rebound.
This is a point of emphasis for South Carolina. When we talked to Coach Perez early, you got to face box out as you give up an and 1 3.
Two different styles of basketball. Davis goes with the left hand. That won't go down. Here goes Philon. Youngblood. Back to Philon. Little head shoulder fake underneath and count it. Look at the freshman go to the baseline, and Nick Pringle up to 6 points.
That'll also be helpful if you can get him to get going as well. Whether that's drop-offs, offensive putbacks, get into the free throw line. You need the inside force to get going for you. That was sweet.
Philon hanging
away, getting downhill fast, missing at the rim, and now Alabama looking to run. Philon, jump off, gets it back, corner 3 ball. Good eye on the drive, high up, missing, and a strong board for Amori. Sears shakes his defender, he finds Philon open from 3, knocks it down. That's excellent. Youngblood pulls it. This is everything. Philon with the board and puts it up and in. Those are Philon puts it on the deck. His runner as Amori gets out of the way of that one. Ben Godwin throws it down. Nice alley-oop. The find from Jeremiah Fears.
You know, we talked to this coaching staff, and they say Sam Godwin is sneaky athletic. Well, I tell you, there's nothing sneaky about that.
It was Philon rising up.
You look at head coach Nate Oates, who's looking at his bench and already going to Aiden Sherrill, because you're playing really good defense if you're Alabama, which is really what you want to see. But to let the #1 guy get open is unacceptable. Look at it. But finding the open shooter, when they get their feet set, they can knock it down.
Gary can't connect on a three-pointer. Another rebound by Diabate. The speed of Labaron. Philon! Here's Seiler right to the rim. Just couldn't finish, and the basketball back to the tie. Philon!
To follow that up with an offensive rebound. When you don't do that, you allow Alabama to get out and run.
Philon with a steal. Held
doing himself, the freshman.
Return from a year when you average over 21 points, shooting 50% from the 2 and 40 from 3 and 90 from the free throw line. You have high expectations. The pressure can be tough to try to match that.
Labaron Philon. 11-4 start for South Dakota State in the second half. Philon. Hello.
To be physical, which is hard. You're going to have to play in space on pick and rolls, and you're going to, more than anything, have to hustle back after the roller runs to the basket. If you can't do this, it's just a challenge to stop someone.
The country and Darian Reed. There's a lot to like. There is Reed flying in and cradling an offensive rebound. Under 30 seconds to go in half number 1. Leaner bounces in.
Quality look, though.
Yes. Just have not been able to buy him.
Don't you love it when you have two guys running a rebound down?
Sears to Philon. High up the magic square. Baseline fadeaway, no.
Yeah, that's a give-up shot by Gillespie.
Philon, yes! Count. Holloway gliding. Drive and kick, sets up an open man. More.
Trayson Eaglestaff. Double figures now for the Bismarck product.
And that was a difficult shot because he had a 6'10 defender right in his grill.
Open look for Philon. Big answer for the freshman. Your point guard, by the way, providing some winter gear for his teammates. Mark Sears buying everybody on his squad a nice white puffer jacket, which arrived just in time to make the trip as that triple does drop. Been 4 of 4 from behind the arc in this half. King this time affected greatly at the rim. Labaron Philon with the left hands.
And the 5th different member of the Crimson Tide guarding Eaglestaff.
Here's Philon, the strip and the finish. It's in Eaglestaff tonight. North Dakota back within 3. Eaglestaff with 30. Philon. Oh, big finish by the freshman up and over. Eaglestaff stripped. Omori the hustle. Philon will get there first. Great double pump and finish.
They get in the air when he's on the floor. Jackson McAndrew, great shooter, but off the mark. They're waiting him to really find his form. Neither one of these teams, I should say, shooting as well from deep as they want to. Philon floater, good. For a moment. Lost it on the turn. Alabama with a chance to run. Philon strong. Freshman Ty Davis from just up the road of Mountain Brook High School turns it over in his first possession. And the breakaway layup rain. Here's Sears, finds a gap. Philon, little floater.